Welcome back to Songs You Should Listen To. Today, you should listen to Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. This is a song that was actually a radio hit back in the 90s, and I think kind of got forgotten, lost in the mix of a bunch of stuff from the 90s. So I think this is massive, haunting, impactful, and I think you guys would agree if you listen to it. If you like seeing videos like these, support me on Night School. Link is in the description below. Let's get into it. Sorry in advance, I'm gonna have to cut these clips much shorter so that I can avoid being copyright claimed. Instantly, you have two clues. One, the sound design is beautiful. It's cinematic, as you can see, it's made for a film, but also the na 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 1 5 flat 6 5. One of several themes that are going to be established in this song and expounded upon. And then Alanis Morissette's voice comes in, and it's kind of pure, but also a little haunting in and of itself. This whole song is very haunting without going full minor. Na na da 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 na. That's the main theme for the verses, and then there's like kind of a chorus. Yeah, her vocal performance throughout this whole thing is probably my favorite she's ever done. She is absolutely stunning performance-wise on this track.
But you're not alone.
You're uninvited. Da, 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 ah. That's the chorus theme right there. Just absolutely outstanding melody writing on this, especially considering it's something so simple as na 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 na. That's just outlining enough of the chords as you need, as well as the vocal melody informing what the chord is supposed to be. Right here. Whew. Whew. That little super breathy head voice. Like I can't replicate it because I'm not a woman, but man, it's just perfect. Like, you know how Alanis Morissette has like a really weird, like, kind of voice? It like works incredibly well on this track. I'm really blown away how well it, like, her personality matches this style so much. Where you normally think of her as like the freaking 90s girl power kind of radio rock. This, I think, shows an extreme depth of character. So then the next verse comes in. We get a complimentary guitar part as well as stronger percussion and a harmony on top. So we've just risen the tension, just went from, yeah, calming, creepy, kind of pure to this like, ooh, ooh, there's a touch of evil afoot. Something that went from like a little creepy to a proper ominous. Listen to that vocal performance. The vocal performance is just stunning. We raise the stakes yet again with bigger production, strings, both, you know, violins and cellos it seems to be. And we're gonna get ourselves a proper distorted guitar that's kind of tucked back for texture. It kind of brings up the overall saturation of the track. It brings up the level of the track, but also the fact that big distorted guitars sound freaking powerful.
Speak of my love like you have experienced.
Now, instead of it kind of being a little bit more floaty, now we got this straight ahead rock drum track driving it forward, which I think is a nice choice. It's kind of grounding it, but it's also giving us a bit more heft as well as pushing us forward. Almost like we're reluctant to go forward. It feels like a trek. It's pretty awesome. At the end of the third go around here, then we have this really stanky string arrangement. Great bass line, actually a great bass tone as well. It gets pretty angular and pretty dense at certain moments there, which I would love to show you, but YouTube sucks. Let's fast forward just a little bit, because we're gonna come way back down like we were in the intro, a return to the intro.
I don't think you unworthy.
But now, instead of her being a little bit more pure and innocent and ghastly in the intro, now it's as if she's gone through all of this. The character that is the lead vocalist, or Alanis Morissette, has now given this pain, so there's still a little bit more energy coming out of her during this part instead of it being breathy and pure. Yeah, it shows like an evolution of the emotion that has happened thus far.
Need a moment to deliver.
It's like the way her vocal breaks at the end of these lines hits so hard, dude. This drop right here. That really gnarly, bright, piercing. I don't even know what that is. It's a great bass tone. The bass tone is also part of the magic that glues all of this together, gives it a bit of a rock thing, but also gives us a very firm foundation with the warmth, a bit of the purr, and then good compression to just balance the whole thing out. Then there's like a random guitar solo coming up here. There's not a whole lot more to talk about other than it is completely and totally fabulous. It is a perfect example of using dynamics to your advantage. It's basically the same theme over and over again. It doesn't really have a proper chorus so much as it has a turnaround, you could say. You could call it a chorus if you want to, but I feel like that does it an injustice as to how it operates in the structure of the song. There's basically like one melody part, so it's like A prime, and then B melody part, and then it just starts all over again. And the reason why that doesn't get boring is because, one, the arrangement grows and feels super organic. It's extremely well arranged. And two, because Alanis Morissette's voice, her vocal delivery keeps getting more and more emotive and just painful and ecstatic and almost like an unholy elevation of her soul. It's kind of messed up, but really good. So there you go. I recommend you take a listen to Uninvited by Alanis Morissette, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know songs that you think I should also feature on this series, and go ahead and subscribe to Night School. Support me down there. Link in the description. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.